All right, ladies and gentlemen, City of London. Yeah, this has got to be one of my favorite walks. We're about to get across the River Thames, and looks like a bit of sunshine today, which is amazing. There's the London Eye, just in the distance a little bit, and Waterloo Station on the right. Beautiful day. Well, I mean, it's a bit cold if you really want to get into the detail. So, just had a meeting with an old acquaintance from Moscow who's living back in England for quite a few years, and he's got an interesting channel on the YouTube, and he's rather smart and likes to give a lot of political commentary, which is always interesting. Yeah, so there we have it. Of course, today, no trip is ever going to be complete without watching some rugby in a pub and eating a steak and Guinness pie or something like to that extent. Whenever you're in London, you got to get some fish and chips, and you got to eat a pie, and you got to go into a pub, and that's just how it is, dietary, health-wise, whatever. It's got to be done, There's a nice view of the eye. I think we'll take this route because, 6 of one, half a dozen. But slug and lettuce brings back memories. In any case, how old we are now do not enjoy these type of things. We do enjoy them still, but to a lesser extent. So hope you're enjoying this little walk in the City of London, which is not actually the City of London. I'm sure that everybody knows that the City of London is actually just 1 square mile, known as the Square Mile, and this is not it. Anyway, bit of protest action looks like. Not too sure what that's about, but we'll find out. Nice thing about London and in England in general is you're free to do everything with minimal risk of being arrested. Okay. Stop the execution. Okay, that looks like Arabic language. I don't know what those guys are on about, but anyway, nothing to do with me. So, I also just learned from my trusted friend that when it comes to YouTube, you can only get monetization if your video is over 8 minutes, which is quite long, and so far my YouTube experience is quite short. And I'm usually just making those shorter versions, really, which seem to be popular. I forget the name. In any event, it's just quite interesting to note that. So I originally started the channel just for my own personal means to recall and to try to remember certain things, and I think it's quite a good way to document things, to my mind. And of course it does bear some relevance, and other people do watch it, and surprisingly enough, some people even follow it, which is nice, I guess. But yeah, I don't take it too seriously by any means, and hopefully if someone gets any inspiration or usage from that, that's good. I tend also to do it mainly when I'm traveling, and when I'm of course working I don't. So we're going under this bridge just really close to the embankment, which is on my left, and then we're going to cross over the Thames River, and we're going to get to embankment itself, where my good friend lives, and we'll be there, and then on to the Strand and Trafalgar Square and so forth. So this one is always a nice stairs, a nice flight of stairs up here. It tells you that you need to exercise. Of course, true. Nelson Mandela over there on the right, and so this is the South Bank, as they call it. There are often a lot of artists here and displays of artwork that occur along this area, and people do like it. London is always great for tourism, and people love visiting this place. So, don't know if you've ever been to London. Feel free to leave your comments below. I never really say anything like this, to be honest, usually, but we'll give it a try. So yeah, just very nice in the sun. Perfect situation. These crackers are a bit too slow. Okay, so onto this bridge, and yeah, this has got to be my favorite walk, and you can see a lot. You can go on this side. Big Ben is on the left, you won't see it, and the rest of the city on the right. And when you go on the other bridge on the other side, then you'll get to see that. So how organized are these people now? They have different lanes for walking in different directions. Intelligence, of course. So looking at the distance though, even on the 1 year anniversary of this invasion of Ukraine, at least this time we don't see too many flags on the skyline, which is good. So you got this train right here on the left, looking across to the west part of London. Check out this guy. And for those of you who are South African, we go across this place to go a little bit inside to get the shop where you can purchase biltong. Just got to be one of the best foods on the planet. Don't know that we'll get to see it on the way, but we may do. Okay. There's the city there in the distance. It is cold and the wind is blowing. Still, the sun is great.